Hi all, good afternoon. This is Saif here from Smithy Technologies, and today we would be demonstrating CCA 175 scenario number 4, that is from Hadoop and Spark developer certification. Now in this scenario we are being provided with two files. The first file is course.txt and the second file is feed.txt, and we need to accomplish these three statements. I've already placed these two files in my local file system. If you'll see this, if you'll just do cat, you'll get the output of the file, and the second file is this. What I need to do is, in my first thing is, I need to put the above files from my local file system to Hadoop file system. So the command would be hdfs dfs -put. The path of my local file system is home save local file system, and the first file name is course.txt. I need to place this in my Hadoop, that is user local Hadoop env and the Hadoop file system. Let's copy this, go to my Hadoop file system and paste this over here. So the first file is placed. Let me copy this and place my second file, and the second file is feed.txt. Let's copy this and paste this. Preview the data in my no such file. Okay, why? Because it's been 3 threes. So let's remove one and copy this and place this again. Just view the data, hdfs dfs cat, and the first file is feed.txt. In the similar way, hdfs dfs cat, and the second file is course.txt. So the first step is done, that is putting the data from the local file system. So this is the local file system data which has been placed to Hadoop file system. Let's move on. The second thing is loading the data into an RDD. Now as the data is residing in Hadoop file system, we need to process it. So we would be processing this data using Spark. Spark, as you all know, is more faster than Hadoop because it processes the data in memory in spite of doing the disk IO. So now to create an RDDs, we have many more options, but I would be demonstrating you two options. Let's see the first option. So the first is course data frame spark.read.format, and my file format is CSV, and I just missed my fulls, and as my file has header, so let me give as true, and I'll give one more option. I'll try to read the metadata, that is infer schema, from my file. So let me say that as well as true, and let's say load, and let's give in the double quote the file name, Control C, Control V. Let's copy this and come to my Spark terminal and paste this. So my data frame is created. If you want to see this, course.tf.show, you can even do print schema. So this is very quick method of creating a data frame. Now let's go with the second option, which we used to do earlier. So I would be reading the fee RD via text file, that SC Spark context and text file. And let's go to my Hadoop file system, and this is the path and with the file name. Let's copy this, come to my Spark terminal and paste this. Can you see? Now we have created an RDD of string. Now as it has a header, I need to remove that header. So val header RDD equals to, let me copy this. From this file I need to see the first record. Let's copy this and paste this. Can you see this header? So I need to remove this header from here. So I need to apply a filter. So this would be my final RDD, that is fee RDD equals to, so from the original RDD I need to apply a filter. So what I need to filter? I need to filter row that should not be equal to the first row, which is nothing but my header. Let's copy this and paste this. If you want to see, let's see the data of this as well. For each, oh, I just missed the typo. Can you see this file? Now it does not have header. Now let's create a case class. I'm just trying to show you. I would have gone with the first option, which is pretty straightforward, but I'll give you a couple of options so that if you have the schema with it or the header, you can go with the first option. If you don't have, you can go with the second option. So let's create a case class, that is fee class. Now I'm trying to assign a schema. So my fee columns are ID and fee. So let's copy this. So fee is of data type of integer, and similarly ID is again data type of integer. Let me copy this and my case class should be created. Beautiful. Once the case class is created, I need to create an object out of it. So I will say fee object. Now okay, this is the final RDD what we created. As this RDD is having a file which is separated by comma, so current file, whatever the elements are, I am splitting it with a separator comma. After splitting this, whatever class which I have created, means the schema or the metadata, I will map to this final RDD. So let's map this X in. So this is the class name, and let's map it X of 0. The first column, indexing starts from 0, so the first column is 0 as the data type is integer. The second column is X of 1, again its data type is integer. So let's typecast this. Let's copy this and create a object out of it. Okay, that's been created. And finally val fee data frame. So object, and let's use dot to df method. Copy this, paste this. Can you see now the data frame is created? So what we have done is from RDD we have created a data frame. And if you want to see this, fee df.show, like how earlier we saw for course data frame, similarly. So these are the couple of options with which you can create a data frames. Let me clear the screen and let's move on. Now after creating the data frames, if you want to execute the queries, what you need to do is you need to register these data frames as temp table. So let me register this. Register temp table, and my temp table name would be fee temp table. The second one is course data frame, which we created earlier above. And let's say this. Let me copy this and create data frame, register. So it's been registered. If you want to preview the data, let's preview that. Spark.sql select star from and the table name, and I would say dot show. Let's copy this and paste this. So this is working in the similar way. In the similar way, I would say course. So I'm getting the data via SQL queries. So let me copy this and paste for your reference. So now we are ready to solve these problem statements. So what is the first problem statement? What we need to do is select all the courses and their fees, whether fee is listed or not. So we need to select all the courses. So all the courses, so it would be from this and this. So I would apply a left outer join. Let's go with the first solution. Val first solution equals to spark.sql select star from course temp table left outer join fee, that is the temp table, on dot id, as we have an id column from both the tables. So course temp table and fee temp table dot id, and let's say dot show. Done. Let me execute this and let's see what happens. Let me clear off the screen first. Let me cross check first solution star, select star from the first table, left outer join second table on the joining condition. It's getting executed and we have got the data. So we have got all the data from the left hand side. So 3 records. And if you want to, so I've already written this show. So it's even what you can do is first you can create a data frame and then do a show on it, maybe like this. First solution dot show. It's up to you how you want to play with or how you want to write your code. First solution, do I need to write this? Is not a member. Okay, let me do this statement again. Then first SOLU dot show. Now we can see this. Okay, so this is the first statement which we need to achieve. Let's see what is the second statement. Select all the available fees. So we need to select all this and respective courses. If course does not exist, still list the fee. It means now we just need to do a vice versa, that is the right outer join. So let's copy this just to save the time. So this would be my second solution. And from in spite of left, I just need to say right, and we are done. So let's copy this, come to my Spark and hit enter. And again, if you want to see the data, second solution dot show. So we should get all the fees. So can you see we are getting all the fees? So this is the fees right hand side record, but I'm not getting one course. So that was the second. So here you can write second solution dot show. And let's go with the third one. Let's see what the third one says. Select all the courses and their fees. Okay, so we need to go all the courses and their fees. Okay, whether fee is listed or not. Okay, so it would be a left outer join. However, ignore records having fee as null. So we need to filter out. So I think let's go with the first. Let me copy this. And in spite of first, let's say third solution, THIRD. First, let's see the outcome of this as we have already seen, and then we'll apply a where clause. Let's copy this and THIRD dot SOLU dot show. So what we need to do is we need to filter the fee. So let's go here and just apply. Let me write over here. I'll write a where clause from my fee temp table ID is not null. So let me just check what they asked us. However, ignore records having fee as null. Okay, so having is null. So we need to remove the is null records, where feed.temp.id. So from this table we need to select the id as null. Looks good to me. Let's copy this and paste this, hit the enter, and let's say third solution dot show. Okay, so I just misread this, so it should have been is not null, which I have written earlier correctly. I just want to filter out the null record and show. Let's go here. So can you see we have filtered out the null record from here. So let me copy this, and so it's already there, and this is the third solution dot show. So this is how we achieved the scenario 4, which was given to us of CCA 175 Hadoop and Spark developer certification. If you have any questions on this, what you can do is you can WhatsApp me on the number 8956-250-250. And if you like this video, do share with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get informed whenever I upload my new scenario or the new videos. Thank you for watching this and stay tuned for the next scenario. This is Saif signing off. Bye.